Other martial arts teach you how to dodge a punch or throw a kick, right? But what if I told you there's a system that trains you to fight as if your opponent is always armed with a hidden blade, a stick, or any weapon you can think of? Yes, you heard that right. This art can turn the umbrella next to you, a pen, or even your car keys into a lethal weapon in seconds. We are talking about Kali, the Filipino martial art, designed for the most brutal moments on the street. This isn't about rule books, colored belts, or trophies. There is only one objective: survival when all odds are stacked against you. 2. More than just combat. A national heritage. Let us now dive into 10 shocking secrets that prove why Kali might be the most dangerous martial arts you've never heard of. Let's start with a name. Also known as Arnis or Escrima, Kali is deeply woven into the fabric of Filipino culture. It is not just a fighting technique. It is a national heritage, officially recognized as the nation's martial art. The root of the word Kali is often linked to an ancient term meaning blade, which shows that the art began entirely weapon. But don't let this mislead you. Kali is a fluid survival art that perfectly blends weapons, empty-hand techniques, and clever strategy. Unlike other arts constrained by rules, Kali changes form like water, strikes like lightning, and seamlessly transitions from weapon to unarmed combat. 3. Training ground. The battlefield. The foundations of Kali were not laid on the smooth floors of but were forged in blood and fire on the battlefield. 4 centuries ago, constantly warring Filipino tribes needed a system that actually worked amid the chaos of real battle. When Spanish conquerors arrived with steel weapons and military tactics, the Filipino warriors met them head-on with rattan sticks, ingenious improvised weapons, and pure native genius. Kali was not refined. It was birthed in life-or-death encounters where hesitation meant annihilation. Every strike, every block, and every counterattack in this art is the product of centuries of adaptation against real threats. This is why Kali is still considered one of the most battle-tested martial arts in existence. 4. The baston. The extension of your hand at the heart of Kali stands the baston, a 28-inch rattan stick. It may look simple, but in trained hands, it becomes an unstoppable extension of your body. The baston is not just for offense. It is also used to break bones, deflect strikes, manage the distance between you and your opponent, and disarm enemies. Here's the stroke of genius. Baston training conditions your brain so that you begin to perceive anything in your environment. A broom handle, even a rolled-up newspaper, as a potential weapon. This mindset turns the most ordinary items into an instant shield for survival. 5. Sinowali. The symphony against a two-way threat. Kali shifts gears with Sinowali, the art of double-stick fighting. At first glance, it looks like a dazzling dance. 2 sticks intertwining in hypnotic, crisscrossing patterns. But this is a combat symphony. Sinowali forces both your hands to work independently, sharpening ambidexterity and ingraining devastating strike combinations right into your brain. Most importantly, it prepares you for multiple threats coming from all directions. Imagine defending against 2 attackers simultaneously, shifting your angles, striking, blocking, and countering all in one fluid rhythm. That is the brutality and the beauty of Sinowali. 6. Dagger techniques. The dance with death Kali is world-renowned for its knife-fighting skills, known as Dagger techniques. While knives are taboo in many arts, they are front and center in Kali training. Practitioners learn precise slashes, deadly stabs, lightning-fast disarms, and evasive counters designed to neutralize the threat instantly. Knife attacks are among the hardest situations to survive in real life. But Kali gives you the critical angle, the correct timing, and the necessary reflexes to not just survive, but to gain the upper hand. This is why special forces and police units worldwide borrow their blade strategies from Kali. Katuju Panantukan, close quarters, no rules. What if you don't have a weapon? Kali doesn't leave you helpless. Enter Panantukan, Filipino, dirty boxing. This is not the clean, gentlemanly boxing you see in the ring. This is ruthless and destructive close-quarters combat. Elbows are used to slice, knees to crush, headbutts to break, and even eye gouges and joint manipulations are utilized to overwhelm the opponent immediately. Every strike here is designed to exploit weaknesses instantly. It serves as a reminder that Kali is not about sport. It's about doing whatever it takes to finish the fight and walk away alive. 8. Hubad Lubad. Automating reflexes, one of Kali's most effective secrets, lies in its training methods. Instead of rigid, memorized movements, the focus is on flow drills, like Hubad Lubad. These repetitive, hand-trapping, and counterattack cycles build unbreakable reflexes. The goal is to completely eliminate hesitation. When a strike comes, you don't think, you react purely with reflex. Over time, this flow makes attack and defense second nature, allowing you to transition from armed to unarmed, from strike to counter, without ever breaking your rhythm. This is literally combat programming for your nervous system. 9. The choice of Special Forces Kali is not just a cultural treasure. It is a global combat tool. Modern warriors around the world use it as the foundation for their close-quarters combat training. Why do the US Navy SEALs, Special Forces, and elite law enforcement units integrate Kali into their curriculum? Because the art is practical, highly efficient, and deadly effective in real-world scenarios. Riot police use it for stick control, counter-terrorism units for blade defense, and security professionals for managing surprise attacks in tight spaces. What started as a tribal survival system has evolved into the common language of warriors on the front lines of today's most dangerous conflicts. This is the strongest proof of how timeless and destructive Kali really is. 10. Action movie. Fluidity. Street reality. If you've watched action movies like The Bourne Identity or John Wick, you've already seen Kali in action. Those fluid, close-range fights where weapons and hands seem to blend together. That is pure Filipino martial arts. But here's the difference. Unlike flashy movie tricks, Kali does not rely on acrobatics or special effects. It is designed to work in real life. Whether you are wearing jeans, stuck in a crowded alley, or on rough terrain, the techniques adapt instantly to what you are wearing, what you are holding, and where you are. This makes it one of the most realistic martial arts for self-defense, even in modern urban life.